Hello, everyone, and welcome. Whether you've traveled from Sydney, Melbourne, India, Europe, or anywhere else in the world, thank you for being here. Tonight, we are celebrating the unison of this incredible couple, Matt and Ish, or should I say, Mr. and Mrs. Francis. I was talking to Josh about several months ago about what to put into this speech, and he hit me with some very simple advice. This is not the time to launch a comedy career. He knows me very well, knows what I probably would have said, so in hindsight, I'm lucky I took that advice, so thank you. Matt and I didn't cross paths until we were about 17 years old. We're starting our final year of high school. I walked into my first class, late, as usual, and there was only one desk left for me to sit at. Thankfully, for me at least, it was next to this bright-faced Chinese-looking kid. Thank God that worked. So I sat down next to him, introduced myself, and he told me his name was Matt, which I thought was a strange name for a Chinese person. But to my surprise, not only was this kid not Chinese, he was actually of South American descent, fluent in Spanish and English, and out of the two of us, he sounded more Aussie. Oh, seriously, first thing he said, "G'day, mate, how you going?" Unknowingly, that moment was where I had just met someone who would be one of the most positive and significant influences in my life. Matt, whether you realize it or not, you've been a huge part of my life, and I just want to thank you for being who you are. I am undoubtedly a better person for knowing you, so thank you. I won't go through every little story of ours, as most of them have the same beginning, middle, and end. I'll just take a minute to explain this man for those who aren't as familiar with him the way that I am. Matt won't beat his own drum about this, but he is remarkably intelligent and self-sufficient. His approach to life is very practical and calm, which allows him to never be overwhelmed by anything. He's calculated, composed, balanced. He's a real breadth of knowledge. All these qualities are woven into the same person who still manages to have a huge social life, which is exemplified by the number of people that are here tonight. He breezed through high school, then university, then his first major job in Melbourne, and before long he was given a promotion that would require a relocation up here in Sydney. And just like that, my best mate was gone, and he was on his way to the big city of Sydney, ready to write the next chapter of his life. Probably his most noteworthy characteristic is his efficiency. He's very deliberate, especially with his time. So when he informed me of this woman from Sydney that he'd met that he couldn't stop talking about, if I knew him as well as I thought that I did, then one thing was for certain. This was the one. Sure enough, here we are. From the first encounter that I had with Ish, one thing was abundantly clear to me. This woman was the perfect fit for Matt. An intelligent high achiever with a natural act of basically anything she puts her mind to. She's personable, approachable, hilarious, and she has an incredibly caring and selfless nature. She's truly a beautiful person inside and out. And good Lord, can she talk? Upon first meeting her family, they were so warm and welcoming. Her parents, Paro and Thomas, who were here, stopped what they were doing immediately and started asking questions about Matt, myself, and everybody else back home in our life in Melbourne. Her sister, Nikki, just wanted to cross-check old Matt's stories to see if they matched with the ones that I had, as any good sister should. Neil, on the other hand, was just happy to have a new person to victimize in a game of chess. If you haven't met Neil yet and he says, "Do you want to play chess?" Don't do it. It's a trick. It's a trick and it's embarrassing. When someone half your age, half your size beats you in under 60 seconds at chess, you find out a lot about yourselves. But their family is one that anybody would be lucky to be a part of. Today's ceremony symbolizes an official union between your families. However, I know that Matt has held a part of your family long before today even happened. All that anyone wants in life is to belong, to be seen, appreciated, to be presented the opportunity to give love and receive love in return. You two are different in many ways, but similar in just as many. That's life. However, your differences cannot outshine the biggest similarity that the two of you share, which is the love that you have for one another. Ish's natural high energy and love of life resonates perfectly with Matt's curiosity for new experiences. Ish has found someone to go on adventures with, and Matt has found someone to take the guesswork out of finding what that adventure is going to be. No matter the adventure, They officially have a partner to help navigate through this journey of life. Individually, you two are both complete and accomplished adults and are even better human beings. Together, you two have the blueprint of a perfect couple who will make the world a better place merely by your existence in it. I'll leave you with this. The point of marriage is not just to get married. The point of marriage is to stay married. That's how you win. I know you two. And I've seen you two together for long enough now to know what I'm talking about when I say this. And in my heart, I know that you two will win because you two make being in love with someone look so incredibly wonderful. I know I speak for everyone here tonight when I say that our lives wouldn't be the same without you two. So thank you. And if everyone would like to join me, raising a glass and a toast to love and marriage, to friends and family, to Matt and Ish, Mr. and Mrs. Francis. Thank you very much for those speeches. They were some of the best I think we've ever heard. That was truly incredible. And if I said I was nervous for the best man speech, you'd be lying. So he absolutely over-delivered. Let's get another round of applause for the speeches.